did it. I got a freaking Harley. I picked up this 1971 Harley Davidson Sportster about a month ago now for only $600. Today I'm going to be answering the age-old question, will it run? I got this bike pretty dang cheap, and there's a reason why. Let me show you. Negative to ground. Pause, that scared the crap out of me. I didn't think it was already switched on. So you hit the switch and nothing. No. I can hear something turning, but it's not turning over the engine. The guy I bought the bike from said that possibly the flywheel keyway is sheared and it's just spinning on the shaft. So I'm gonna find out if that's true. I think we have to pull some engine cases off and have a look at it. But before I just go unscrewing bolts like crazy, I'm gonna have a look at the engine parts diagram and see which side I even should be messing with. So I was looking up the parts diagram on my phone. I think I found it, and then I remembered, wait, I have the good old paper one. So why don't we go back in time a bit and use paper manual for once. Let's see if we have engine diagram in here. It should be here. Okay, here's a page on the electric starter, and it looks like, so it says the Bendix type drive shaft and gear assembly located in starter housing between starter motor and clutch sprocket for cranking the engine. I'm guessing there is a problem in here somewhere, so let's go ahead and crack open the, I guess this would be the left side of the engine. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it looks like the starter motor goes in right here. All the gearing and everything's probably like around there, so we're definitely gonna have to pull off this whole side case here. But I'm actually kind of surprised. This bike has Allen head bolts on the cases. This one is either snapped off or missing. Dang, do I not have the size I need? I've got a whole freaking bit set, so better have the right size somewhere here. Oh my gosh. It's not metric. That's gonna take some getting used to. Of course it's not metric. This is America, baby. This is in America. Yeah, America, fuck yeah. With that out of the way, we're working on our Freedom Units bike now. Came out very easy, suspiciously easy. Well, that's very suspicious. There's like 4 bolts on the bottom missing. But it looks like someone has had this case off before. That is slightly concerning, to be honest. They've had the case off and they still couldn't figure it out or gave up or something. We gotta pull this footrest off. It's in the way. Foot peg bolts out. Should come off now. Okay. There, foot peg. I do not like these foot pegs, by the way. I've hit my ankle on the side of these cool looking little things and it hurts. So I'm gonna be looking for the original stock ones, I think. Anyways, I think we can pull this case off now. Let's see what's going on. Push the brake down a bit. There we go. Wow, that's just something great to hear. I can see why it was having an oil leak as well, because the gasket is ripped. This whole section of gasket's missing. And also, there's the problem with the clutch. Well, yeah, that's because the clutch cable was not hooked up to anything at all. It was just dangling loose in there. The The chrome's in good shape though. That's a plus. But what the heck is this stuff that fell out? This doesn't seem good at all. Yeah, there's no way this is good. This is a weird looking setup here. We've got, I guess this is the clutch. We've got the starter motor shaft here on the top. Uh-oh. Wait, is that just loose in there? So, what the heck? Hang on a second. Seems like the bike's in gear still, because that's moving the whole thing. So why don't we put it in neutral and see if we can at least turn it over by hand. Okay, neutral check. Looks like there's probably some tool you can use there. Clicked back in a gear. That's interesting. Oh, that's not a good sign. I put it in neutral and now this just spins freely. Shouldn't this turn the engine over? Or am I missing something? Because the starter motor would just spin this big gear on top and it would just do nothing, I guess. I don't know, guys. What the heck? I'm scared. I gotta do some research online about this engine. I don't understand this engine. Never seen one like it. So different than what I'm used to, guys. It's definitely gonna be a challenge. I thought it would be so easy. Oh, we just gotta fix the keyway on the shaft and she'll be good, but what would happen if I try to turn it over now, like this? Might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna give it a try. See what happens. Yeah, so this shaft is just spinning. If I pull it out a little bit, try to connect those gears by hand. So that whole shaft just half-inch nut. Well, there's no bolts holding this thing on either. Whatever this is, like the ignition box or something. I'm not entirely sure. I think we need to pull this battery box strap wing nut off, and then I think that was the only thing holding it. There we go. Man, that is just, that's America right there. That is America. Just held together by hopes and prayers. Alrighty, there we go. Nice. Now we can see better what's going on. We have this big flathead here. This is what I was trying to get to. This, I think, is what's holding the starter shaft, which is problematic for sure. We need to get that out. I think we need to pull this bolt out first. Let's see if the smallest flathead I have will do it. Oh, it's pretty dang tight. I'm gonna try to use a chisel and a hammer to break this loose. Get the heck out of the way, dude. Okay, now let's try. Nice, it's turning. Okay, now it's moving nice and easy. There we go. Nice. We got it out. It's a very strange bolt, and I think that's what was holding in this whole mechanism here. Ah, we got it. What the hell is this? What? This is just so foreign to me. It's like if you asked a steam train engineer to build a motorcycle. I feel like this is the kind of stuff he would make. I don't know. big round thing with wires to it is the starter relay solenoid. And if you look in there, there's a little rod that pokes out to push this out, and that pulls this shaft out to engage with the clutch sprocket there. But see how the starter gear is just spinning on the shaft? I don't think it's supposed to do that. Oh man, all these tools were just like waiting for so long to get used in there. Man, it's a good day for them. They were really happy when they found out I got a Harley. There's a little slotted nut here on the end of the shaft. Perhaps if I can remove that, then we can slide the shaft off, or slide the gear off of the shaft. Maybe this is reverse threaded. Let's just take a chance and try to turn it this way. Holy crap, I got lucky, guys. It is reverse threaded, so we were able to lock it in place and get it loose. All right, yes. Okay, we've got that off. Now, we got that off, just a bushing. But we need to pull this gear off. Okay, I think I know the problem. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. Actually, it doesn't have any gas in it, but in all seriousness, this is a really clean tank. It's gonna be good to go. It is confirmed I have to pull the clutch out because the ring gear on the back of the clutch is in the way of getting the problematic starter shaft out. I'm just gonna crack into it, just pull these nuts off and see if I can get the clutch off without too much trouble. Oh, holy crap. Okay, well, we've got the clutch apart. We've got the big pressure plate. The bearing feels okay. We've got these huge clutch springs. Instead of Japanese bikes where each bolt gets a spring, they just have a freaking huge American sized spring. Obviously, why would it be anything else? And we've got all these spacers. Just pull those off. And looks like we've got just a basic, hub nut. That looks like Japanese bikes. We just need to bend the lock washer tabs back. This is the biggest socket I have. It's 32 millimeters. It's not Freedom units, but please back. It doesn't fit. Ah, that sucks. I was mistaken. I actually have a bigger socket. This is 36 millimeters. Please. Damn it. Ugh. Never mind. Still don't have the right freaking socket. Oh my gosh, that's a big nut. Shucks. And I definitely need to buy a nut or a socket big enough for this. Man, I made quite the mess in just like half an hour. But I figured out the problem with the old Harley. And I think I've answered the question, guys. It will not run. At least today. I need to buy some parts. I promised I'd be making more videos weekly, 2 videos a week is what I'm trying to do. So instead of just waiting for parts and making you guys wait for the video, I'm just going to go ahead and upload this one today on this fine Sunday so you guys can see what I've been up to with this Harley. You know what's wrong with it now. We need a new starter shaft. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that it's not just the starter shaft. I think the crankshaft is messed up. It shouldn't just be spinning freely like that. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to tear this engine completely apart to fix this. Either way, I need to get a socket big enough to pull the clutch hub nut off, and then I can pull the shaft out, see exactly what's wrong with it. But that's going to be for the next video, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the first episode really working on this 71 Harley Sportster 900. I am enjoying it so far. The challenge is pretty refreshing, just seeing all this new stuff. It's cool. Like, it's kind of simplistic in design, and it just seems like it's kind of fun to work on, honestly. So I'm excited to get this thing on the road and fix whatever other problems it has. and I will see you guys then. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace